This is the last warning the gods will give you, boy. Your father left nothing, you're nothing. Leave this village before the sun rises.
God, if you can hear me right now, please, do not let them be right about me.
What you just saw is not where this story ends. This is the story of a boy they tried to bury. A boy they mocked, cheated, and cast out. But this is also the story of what happens when a man refuses to stay buried. In the village of Ajogun, where the red soil is as stubborn as its people, there lived a young man named Emeka, Obi. His father had died when he was just 7 years old. His mother followed 2 years later, taken by a fever that the village herbalist could not cure. He had no land, no inheritance, no title, nothing. All Emeka had was the calluses on his hands, a tattered Bible his mother left behind, and a belief that burned inside him like a coal that rain could not kill. The belief that God had not forgotten him. From the age of 10, Emeka worked for anyone who would have him. He fetched water. He carried loads at the market. He cleared farmland for farmers who paid him in leftover yam and sometimes nothing at all. Every night before he ate, no matter how small the food, Emeka prayed. His neighbors laughed at him. They said God did not listen to orphans. They said prayer was for people who had something to offer.
Emeka the prayer mouth, every day on your knees. What has God given you? Look at your shoes. Your shoes are praying to fall off your feet.
Emeka had learned something his tormentors had not. Silence is not weakness. And a man who knows who he is praying to does not need to explain himself to people who do not.
Your Father God, I do not know why this life is so hard, but I thank you for today. I thank you for the strength in my hands. I ask you, Lord, do not let me become bitter.
Make a way for me where there is no way.
That was the secret that nobody in Ajogun understood. Emeka's prayer was not the prayer of a man begging from despair. It was the prayer of a man who genuinely, stubbornly, impossibly believed. What Emeka did not know was that his father had left something after all. A small plot of fertile land at the edge of the village. Land that sat beside the only underground stream in Ajogun. Land worth more than anything else in that village. His uncle Chukwu knew, the chief knew, and they had been waiting for Emeka to turn 19, the age at which the land would legally pass to him, to make sure he never saw it.
This land, the Obi parcel, was contested by your father. He owed debts. The land now covers those debts. It is done. The elders have agreed.
I have nothing left. You have taken the last thing my father left for me. Is this the justice of Ajogun?
Keep your mouth shut, boy. You have no evidence, no witnesses. This matter is closed.
God sees everything.
That night they burned down his hut, whether it was the chief's men or someone else. No one ever confessed. But everyone in Ajogun knew. And that is how Emeka came to be kneeling in the rain before a burning home, with nothing left but his name and his God. He could have cursed them, he could have fought, he could have laid down in that mud and let the village win. But Emeka Obi picked up his wooden box and he started walking. He walked through the night, praying the whole way, not begging, not bargaining, just talking to God, the way a child talks to a father he trusts completely. By midday, he had caught a ride with a pepper trader named Alhaji Sule, who asked no questions and charged no fare. Only asked Emeka to offload the crates in Berger. By nightfall, Emeka stood at the edge of Lagos for the first time in his life.
God. What is this place?
Lagos does not welcome newcomers. Lagos tests them. He lost weight, His feet cracked from the hot tarmac. Twice, area boys took the small money he had managed to save. Once, a kind woman from a nearby church gave him bread and a cup of Milo, and he cried from gratitude. But Emeka did not go back to Ajogun. Going back was not an option. Going back meant they had won.
Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all.
All of them, Lord, I am holding you to this.
And while Emeka slept beneath the bridge that night, God was already moving.
Young man, how much for the water?
50 naira, sir.
And that book you are reading?
Supply chain management, sir. I found it. I'm trying to understand how distribution works, why some traders make money and others don't. Even
Come to this address tomorrow, 7 a.m. sharp. If you are not there by 7, don't bother coming at all.
Emeka did not sleep that night. He prayed instead, thanking God for a door he had not yet walked through, trusting that the God who opened it would not let it close on his fingers. At 6:15 the next morning, he was standing outside the building, still in his market clothes but clean, pressed with his hands, shoes polished with engine oil. Mr. Adenka started Emeka as an errand boy. Tea, files, deliveries. But within 3 months, Emeka had already reorganized the company's entire delivery route, cutting fuel costs by 30%, just from reading that textbook and watching how the lorry drivers moved. He got a salary increase. He rented a single room in Mushin. He bought a second-hand phone. He enrolled in a night school to finish his secondary school certificate. Every promotion Emeka received, he spent the first 10 minutes on his knees, not celebrating, thanking. By his 24th birthday, Emeka was the operations manager of Bancoal Enterprises. By 27, with a small loan from Mr. Adeyinka, who had by now become more father than employer, Emeka Obi started his own logistics company. He named it OBA Movement, named after his father, named after the mud hut, named after the burning. 8 years after walking out of Ajogun in the rain with a wooden box and no shoes, Emeka returned.
Emeka, you have come back. We welcome you home, my son.
Chief, I did not come back to collect a debt or to shame you. I came back because this village made me who I am. Even the hard parts, especially the hard parts, I came back to build.
In the months that followed, Emeka funded the construction of a borehole so women would not walk 4 kilometers for water. He built a small primary school block with 3 classrooms and donated textbooks. He created 15 permanent jobs in the village through a logistics distribution hub for local farmers. And the land his uncle had stolen, Emeka did not take it back.
Uncle, I forgive you because I refuse to carry it with me anymore. I have built something bigger.
People will tell you that you are nothing. They will use your poverty as evidence against you, your pain as proof that you are cursed, your tears as a sign that you are finished. Do not believe them. I am not special. I am not the smartest, the tallest, or the most gifted. What I had was simple. I refused to stop. I refused to hate. And I refused to stop praying. Not because God is a vending machine you put coins into, but because prayer kept me honest with myself and connected to something bigger than my suffering. Hard work is not a guarantee, but it is the only door that opens from the inside. The people who tried to bury me did not know something about seeds. Seeds are meant to be buried. That is how they grow.
Emeka Obi became one of the largest logistics entrepreneurs in southwest Nigeria. He never moved back to the village permanently, but he never forgot it either. Every month, without fail, he returned to sit under that iroko tree and pray. The boy the village buried alive had grown into a forest.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to this channel, like and follow for more videos like this.